Welcome back to the channel, friends. It is good to be here, and I hope you're doing well. And today I'm excited to bring to you the full release party of one of my favorite roguelike autobattlers called Knightica. Now, we have played the demo several times here on the channel. I think I've done 3 or 4 runs, so I'm really excited to hop on into the full release and see what's new. Now, if you want to check out the game for yourself, you can certainly do so. Of course, the full release version is available right now on Steam. It did release on the 21st of August. So let's hop right on in and explore the new features together. Smash the like button if you're liking the Knightica. Let me know in the comment section below your thoughts about the full release of the game. If you are new here, then please consider becoming a subscriber as well. You can also become a member. Thank you so much. Now let's rock and roll. Alright, so hopping on in here, and the first observation is a new game mode. Now, from the demo, we did have the campaign. That was the only game mode available, so we're quite familiar with that. But now we have the arena. So what's this? Test your strategic prowess in intense battles against other commanders, facing off in tactical duels. Interesting. I wonder what the arena mode is like. We can certainly do it, but for today's video, let's go with the campaign because I'm hoping that there's more worlds beyond just the World 2 where the demo ended. However, let me know in a future run if you want to see some arena action. I'd be happy to do it. Campaign, let's go. Next up, we have a normal, hard, and insane difficulty. Okay, so we have a difficulty selection. Insane difficulty is that, so wonder what that's like. I'm familiar with the game, I do know what I'm doing, so let's go ahead and play on hard. And last up, we have the exciting part, the class selection. So we have the warrior, and the warrior has the general, okay? So this was a staple in the demo, but I never actually saw the general, right? Like, we never had the opportunity to add him to our team. So I'm compelled by the general, and I really do like the warrior's, kit. It's pretty good. Huge fan of the warrior. Next up, we have the ghoul. So the ghoul is all about using HP to reroll the shop, which can allow you to improve your army. Special unit is the cultist. Pretty good class. Now we have the cleric. So this is a brand new class, actually. And a few brand new units as well. The priest and the paladin. Okay, cool. Knighthood units. It seems like they get stronger. And perhaps give gold, as long as you have full HP. Interesting. So turn start, if you have at least 100 HP, so full HP, generate 1 gold. Shop roll, add a prayer to the shop. You can only buy 1 prayer per turn. You can't pay to unlock tiles anymore. Interesting. So I wonder how you expand your little zone. I think there's a spell that actually does it, but it's pretty expensive. And then paladin and priest can appear in shops, of course. Then last up, we have the jester, a bit of a wild card with the special dealer here. I think for today's run, since I'm so compelled by the general, I really like the sprite and I really like the knighthood units in general. Let's go ahead and use the warrior. Alright, so what do we have? Start with 2 unlocked tiles. Start with a shop full of uncommon troops. Their cost is reduced by 1. Add a level 2 sapphire dragon to the shop. Sapphire dragon. So what is this? Close range dragon that gains power with each spell cast. So on spell use +1/+1. On spell use +1 gold, can only trigger once per turn. Interesting. It's a short range dragon. It's a brand new unit. But it's also not a knighthood unit. And I kind of know how this game goes, right? Like, you want to build a synergy, especially as the warrior. So I wonder if we can cheese this a little bit. Maybe we can add a dragon just a little bit later. Okay, so looks like you can. Start with troops costing HP instead of gold. Let's go back. Let's see if we can just get a decent starting unit. So the lore scroll, what's this? Drag this onto one of your troops to apply its effects. +100 experience. Interesting. Okay. Let's see what other options there are. Looks like we're getting a lot of the same options. So maybe the quote-unquote cheesiness is reduced quite a bit. Can I get like a sergeant start or something like that? I think at this point I would take the dragon start. Start with +6 gold, increase max HP by 30. Alright, sapphire dragon start. Let's do it. It is level 2. So it's going to cost 8. Okay. So we're going to have to use spells. So let's go sapphire dragon. What's charm? Spell use 50% chance to gain +20 EXP. I actually think that's pretty good for the sapphire dragon, who's hitting for a mighty 14 with 14 HP. Sounds good. Now, of course, I only have 2 gold remaining. Be nice to get like a lancer or something out here that is of the knighthood variety, but we don't have that flexibility yet. And what's this? Okay, so it looks like I can lock the shop. Interesting. Prevents it from being replaced next turn, meaning, well, I read that as it won't refresh anything at all. Right, like the open slots won't add units to it. But I do think that this is pretty good. So let's go ahead and get the Sapphire Dragon, and let's start building up a spirit as well. Let's go. Sapphire Dragon, let's see what you got. Alright, nice. Just a breath attack. That's a cool new unit, man. I like it. So let's see if we can go in on spells then, I suppose. So Charm on the dragon is great. It's going to make him stronger, right? We also got gold from that. Cool. So let's reroll. Right, so we have the Archer. This is a new unit. On merging troops, +1 attack temporarily. If ally is Knighthood, also gain +1 attack permanently. So that is where the Knighthood synergy starts playing in. We also have a Roboid. So on spell used. Okay, so this guy's all about spells too. Interesting. Well, I think we should probably add him. Complements what the dragon's doing. And then let's go with the Archer as well. Alright, very good. Let's take him out, boys. Let's go. Right, so the dragon getting in there. Doing that AoE damage. Very good. Surprised I haven't seen a Lancer yet. We got a couple of stacks of Archers and a Roboid. I mean, we keep doing this. We need to get more spells. That is the key to unlocking what we have. Spirits. Now, we do have the Lancer. 3 Roboids. Wow, man. I think I do want to add the Lancer. It's like a Knighthood staple. It just is. So let's add the Lancer and can probably actually lock this up. Can always expand a little bit down the road. Could also try something like this. Because of course, the more adjacent units to the Lancer, the better. So why not just load it all up? Okay, Spirit, go over there for a moment. Archer right there, Spirit. Get back out there, let's go. Forgot to lock up the shop. That's okay. I'm not sold on the Roboid long term. Got to start building out our Knighthood deck. Alright, we have an elite monster or a garrison. Highly trained troops ready for battle. Let's go with the elite monster and see if we're strong enough. We actually might not be. Yeah, 43 HP on this guy. But we do have a couple of sergeants. Excellent. What is this voucher? Next troop you buy this turn is free. Okay, you actually save a gold in doing so, and that's of course a spell. So that'll power up the Sapphire Dragon and the Roboid. We have the Warden. Melee Protector empowered by nearby enchantments. +1 defense per each enchantment held by adjacent allies. Turn start, a random spell appears in the shop at turn start. Is that so? I mean, it's very, very much the key. So let's go, Voucher. Yeah, I'm definitely going to want to lock this up. But let's go, Voucher. I think you got to get the Warden in there, man. And then a Sergeant as well. Like, we got to find a way to get the Sergeant in there, too. The Warden will give us access to spells. So let's see. Let's think about this maybe a little bit differently. Sergeant, get in there, buddy. Let's do something like this. Sergeant, of course, increases the attack power of all adjacent units. If it's a Knighthood unit, it gets a better buff. Right? So let's go. Should be strong enough. Hopefully we are. Let's go, guys. Come on now. Alright, a good volley of arrows. We got the Warden. Pretty formidable force, and not a problem at all. We pulse them down. Relics. So next shop only contains enchantments. They cost 2 less. That's the way to get our dragon and robot stronger. We have Elite Offering. Adds a free rare troop to your next shop. Okay, so free rare troop. Cost of all troops is reduced by 50% next turn. We do have a Sergeant in the shop. Let's go with Opportunity. I like that quite a bit. Chance to expand the team a little bit more. Alright, we got Valiant. Battle start +1 attack or +2 defense for each adjacent Knighthood ally. I mean, that's Lancer. It's also Sergeant. But you could also throw this on... You could throw it on essentially anyone. I think, so let's do this. Let's throw this on the Lancer, I think. I mean, it's going to make him really, really strong, right? +1 or +2 for each adjacent ally, of which there are, excuse me, 2, okay? So that's good. Got some gold back. Not to mention everybody got powered up. Let's add the Sergeant. And I don't hate the idea of maybe incorporating the Miner, who can help you get more gold. However, we don't necessarily have space for it, and we have to expand. So these guys are super cheap right now. Do I maybe buy the Miner and we try to expand and add him? I mean, if we can keep upgrading him, we'll just get more gold, right? It's an option. It definitely is. Doesn't necessarily fit what we're trying to do, though. So I think we go away from that. How about a super cheap archer? The answer is yes. Dryad is also a pretty good option. Don't necessarily have room for it right now, though. So it's a temporary buff for the Roboid. I mean, what do I like better, the Roboid or the Warden? I think the Warden is objectively better. It's got way more HP. It gets a permanent buff and adds spells in the shop for me. I'm going to sell the Roboid, bring on the Dryad. The Dryad heals. It's just too good. Heals and buffs, right? One more reroll. A cheap spirit. Don't mind if I do. Let's go. Alright, let's go, guys. Dragon, get in there. Yeah, I just wasn't really feeling that Roboid. I don't know, I feel like we have maybe too many robots in the army, right? We have Jolt. For 2 seconds, 30% chance to launch a lightning strike. Or Flawless. Next battle, 1 gold for each troop that survives the fight. I mean, that's pretty darn good, actually. We could get them both. Level 2 spirit available. I mean, Flawless, yes. Like, you just want to get it for sure. Okay, once per turn on the spell. And then we have this enhancement. +1 per each enhancement, or enchantment, excuse me, equipped by allies. So if we do this, and then throw this on you. I think what I'll do is I'll keep the shop locked. We'll upgrade the spirit. And then, of course, we'll hit the archer next turn. Let's go. Alright, Dragon, starting to get a little bit mighty at 26-27. The Lancers are also looking pretty good. Alright, we got Valiant again. I mean, it's a way to get a unit rather strong. I wonder if I throw this on my spirit. I think so. I think that's a great fit for the spirit. Archer, get it. So we'll level up the spirit entirely. Could also expand. I think I'm good. Well, now let's do it. Let's level them up. More Lancers, yes. Let's lock that up and let's go. I'd like to maybe get a little more space on the front line to capitalize on what our Dryad's doing for us. The +1 defense. But of course, we'll see. Alright, we have the Merchant. Spend gold to acquire powerful enchantments. Yeah. Let's see what we have here. Alright, nice. So we have a bunch of spells. We also have Chivalry. On merging troops, if ally is a knighthood, gains +1 or +1 attack or +1 defense. So on merging troops. Otherwise, we have Catalyst. +2 attack when any troop on the field gains a level. We have Greed. Sustainer. Every 4 seconds, heal an ally based on attack during combat. What do you have again? Lightning Strike. Let's level up the Lancer first and foremost. I think this is fine for our archers. Alright, that'll power up the dragon. On merging troops, if ally is a knighthood, gains +1 or +1. I mean, this will allow the Dryad to heal a little bit more. I kind of like that. Could also do Chivalry if I want, but who do we throw that on? Like the Sergeant? It does make the dragon stronger. Could have probably used that cash to expand a little bit too. Alright, promotion. Reroll the shop with level 2 troops. I don't have the gold to support level 2 troops. But I could level up the archer. Okay. And then we could add this zone. Lock this up and maybe we stumble into some gold. Let's go. Alright, dragon looking mighty at 3440. Now, it would be nice to get him some more level ups. And the way we do that is how exactly? So, 50% chance to gain +20 experience. So we essentially need to use spells, right? Blood money. So, costs us 30 HP for 6 gold. Does not cost gold itself, though. So let's use it. And promotion, yes. Alright, so, what is this? An egg. Okay, so this is how you get a dragon. Spend up to 4 gold to gain up to 68 experience. When sold at a dragon of the same level, copying bonuses from the egg always sells for 0. Okay, so this thing will siphon cash from you. But you can choose to move off of it whenever you like. A lot like the Spirit. I kind of like it. Let's get the Lancer leveled up quick. Let's get the Archer. Let's lock this up and let's throw the egg in the front line. Why not? Probably doesn't do anything. But maybe we can kind of pay it forward a little bit and have a strong dragon of the future. Alright, very good, guys. Archer's looking mighty at 44 and 9. Pacifist. Battle start, lose up to 4 attack, but gain 100% back as defense. I'm good on that. Let's get him. Alright, egg just chilling there. Grinding some defense. The little mini boss melts and here we go. Starting to snowball a little bit, looking fearsome. That dragon doing great things for me. And into the first boss fight. Previously was the Spider Queen and it looks like she returns. Alright, so broad debuff there. And how about this? We get a rare role in the shop. So a sergeant. What's tribal? For each ally of the same name on the field. This will give our sergeant a level up. I think we should absolutely do that. And then tribal, like there's no real reason for me to do it. These other options don't really fit. But we do get another Lancer. What's a Mana Blob? Turn start, give 15 experience to the troop behind. On ally experience, receive +1 defense temporarily. That would actually be good for our dragon. I don't know that I have room to support him, though. So he's a 3x3. So we do have a 3x3 right here, but unit behind, right? I mean, this guy's pretty good where he's at. +4 defense per turn, right? I think we're good without doing the Mana Blob. Alright, let's go, guys. Spider Queen. Let's take her out. Alright, on the archers. Not a good combination. Lancers running around. Dragon's still upright. And at about approaching half HP here. Let's go. Alright, so 2/3 of the way gone. Dragon just looking mighty, man. The dragon just looking mighty. And the Spider Queen is on her last of 8 legs, and down she goes. Now bring out World 2 where the difficulty certainly does ramp up. But what do we have? We have Burst. Every 5 rolls, the shop is filled with spells only. Otherwise, spells do not appear. Okay. Turn starts. Rolls now cost 0. Increase roll cost by 1 on shop roll. Okay. Turn start +3 gold. Shop roll -2 HP. You cannot die from this effect. I actually do like this. So on turn start +3 gold automatically. It's actually really, really good. It's going to help us empower our team into World 2 here. We have another egg. What's a badge? Troop is now also a knighthood. Is that so? Interesting. So let's see. For each adjacent knighthood ally. I mean, I think it's a pretty good fit. Like, it's a pretty good fit for the Warden. Could actually upgrade the Warden a little further. I think badge is good. Warden, get it. Get that egg, get it. So let's see. It would be particularly good to get something buffing this egg up. The Dryad is, but it'd be nice to do it a little bit more. Although as long as we save 4 gold, it's going to grind experience, so I think that's the whole point of the egg. Let's go. Because we're going to get a free 3 gold per turn now. Just really good. Alright, let's keep going. We got Rarity Boost. What does this do? Reroll the shop with increased rarity. I think first and foremost, let's add the Lancer. Let's do it. Okay, we got a Shaman. We know about the Shaman. Battlestar gives +3/+2 to the ally in front and to all allies of the same name. But we also have the Mecha. So what is this? Can equip up to 3 enchantments. Enchantments scale with level. Battlestar +4 attack per enchantment equipped. Is that so? He's long range as well. Wow. I mean, this one seems pretty compelling, especially for the kit that we have. So I think the answer is obviously yes. Let's add the Mecha, but the question quickly becomes, where do we add them? What are the chances we get a Sapphire Dragon from this egg here? What are the chances? Is it time to sell the Spirit for space purposes? I mean, we can stack up a bunch of enchantments on the Mecha. Enchantment scale with level. I mean, that's pretty crazy. You obviously want the Mecha right on the Warden as well. In fact, like this would be a great spot for the Mecha. And then you put the Warden like right here. So we'd get 2 of these slots unlocked. I think you have to add the Mecha. It's new and it's awesome. Yes. We have to get enchantments on it, of course. But once we do, it's going to help boost up the Warden, right? So I think for now, let's put the mecha on the bench, I suppose. We use the money we get next turn to improve. Let's go. Probably have to expand. Maybe move off the dragon egg. I mean, we already got one dragon. It is stealing gold from me too. And if somehow we can get a sapphire dragon, I guess I don't know how many different dragons there are, but if we can get a sapphire dragon, we can actually upgrade our existing dragon with it. Alright, we got blood money again. This is good. We'll definitely do it. Okay, so I need to expand. I think I have to move off the egg. I have to. Alright, we get an onyx dragon. Protector that becomes more resilient by collecting gold. Every 5 gold generated plus 9 defense. On death plus 2 gold. I mean, it's free. We can add it to the bench. Let's get the mecha in right there. So I could upgrade the Dryad. Let's see. So the mecha. I mean, ideally, you get something that can buff up his attack, I suppose, with enchantments. That's how you do it. Got the Mana Blob again. Let's go ahead and re-roll this. Another egg. Lancer and Archer. Alright, Archer level 4. Excellent. Lancer level 4. Also excellent. Let's re-roll one more time. Got another Spirit. I'm going to opt to expand. And let's go. Mecha, let's see what you got. I know he's long range. So the frontline position probably isn't the best for him, but look at that. He shoots lasers, man. That is cool. Alright, so how are we feeling about the overall DPS output? In fact, what's this? Okay, so it shows you who's doing all the damage. It's the archers and the dragon. Lancer and then Mecha. New guy on the squad. 4th place. Alright, elite monster, yes. So 137 and 358, and we got 4 shamans. What? I mean, how could I possibly fit a shaman in? I would need 32 gold. Got rarity boost. Reroll a shop with increased rarity. Does that mean into legendary? Gains plus 50% EXP. I mean, I think that on the mecha is pretty good. I mean, it's an enchantment, right? So yes. If I use this, does it give... What's tower, actually? That'll start plus 2 defense for each troop behind. So it's a knighthood. Every shop roll plus 1 defense. It's pretty large. So I would definitely be looking at expanding. So what would be the ideal setup? I mean, it's really hard to turn down the shaman, though. I mean, plus 3, plus 2 is really, really good. Is there a way we can kind of rethink this? I mean, I could go shaman right here. Do I like the tower, though? Add a random knighthood troop to the shop. I mean, that's pretty good as well. Will help us get more lancers and sergeants and archers. I think you probably have to add the tower. So I need to expand if I'm going to do that. And we'll put the mecha right behind him. And then I can just keep expanding. Can get room for the Dryad back again as well. But let's keep the Dryad in for now. Let's lock this up. Can always use rarity boost next turn as well. And then choose to lock up the selections if we like. Let's go. Let's hope we can at least beat this little mini boss. Let's go, guys. Elite fights. Mecha getting in there. Zapping them down. Archers is doing a tremendous amount of damage. Dragon as well. Alright, very, very good. I'm liking our team. It's a free level 2 troop to your next shop. Cost of all troops is reduced by 50% next turn. Only epics. How about this? This is actually really, really good. Now we can get super cheap Shaman. +1 attack and an additional 3% if troop has 300 attack or more. Battle start +1 attack. I mean, it's good. Let's throw that on you. Let's add the tower, yes. If I expand twice, I could actually add the Shaman too. Or we could just buy him out, put him on the bench. You know what I mean? Might as well get them while they're cheap. So it looks like no more bench space. But I think that's okay. I mean, do I just move off of the Dryad? I mean, it is +1 defense for the front line. I'm not going to have space for it for a long while. I'm going to have to expand twice for the Shaman. Right here, right? Or maybe we go with 2 Shaman. That's a possibility as well. It's just a level 1 Dryad. Let's sell it. Let's go with another Shaman. And let's actually save the rarity boost for next turn. Gotta use gold to expand though. Let's go. See what this tower does. Alright, so it looks like it spawns like archers as well. That's pretty cool. I like this mecha, man. This mecha is cool, man. It's got like laser beams. Alright, so a bunch of gold. We have Frenzy. Gains +1 attack temporarily, can occur once every 1 second on attack. Okay. I mean, it costs 7. Let's expand twice. Maybe even 3 times. Did we get 2 Shaman in there? Let's get this one buffing up the Warden. So +6, +4. Pretty crazy. And let's keep this locked up for rarity boost. And let's go. I really do like that you can lock the shop. I mean, it's really useful. Okay, so we got the flyers coming in. Looks like the mecha solves that problem for us. Great job, mecha. Alright, Vengeance. On death +5. Temporary to all allies. So he's getting buffed up with his currents. I'm going to use this. Right, we got the Princess. Excellent. +5 EXP to all allies in a cross shape. Doubled on allies with a cost of 4 gold or less. Passive, increase max level of all other troops by +1. I mean, ideally, you get the Princess on both the mecha and the dragon. I mean, definitely the dragon. So we'd be looking at expansion again. Let's figure this out quickly. So this guy needs to be surrounded by units with enchantments on them, right? You have 1. You do not. You've got 2. So he's got to be right on the mecha because the mecha is going to have 3 ultimately. Tower should be on the front, boosting up the defense. Mecha's going to get very, very strong. If we do something like this, our dragon gets buffed up by the Sergeant and the Shaman. You're going to have +2 defense. So from you and you. If we have them right here, it's what? It's +5 defense. But that's 2 from the Shaman. Alright, I think your placement is pretty good. I'm just trying to find a spot for the Princess because if I could have the Princess like in the middle here somewhere, I think it would be a good spot for her. She can get the Dragon, the Warden, and the Mecha maybe. There's also the Spirit. I mean, when you take the time to move off of the Spirit, like this would actually be the perfect spot for the Princess. Right there. It doesn't get the Dragon, unfortunately, but be a good spot for her. I could also look at expanding and then shifting the Lancers up maybe a little bit to shift the Dragon up 1. That's another option. There wouldn't really be much harm in that at all. In fact, it would work. Expansion is good, and we do need to do it. So let's do something like that, and let's go. Alright, Mecha, let's see. Mecha is number 2 in damage now, but that Dragon, man, 6,249 damage. The guy's an absolute monster. Alright, Elite Monster, I say we bring it on. Browse a selection of spells to buy, though. I mean, spells. Let's do Elite Monster. It's a nice little damage test. Alright, 297, 772, and we have the Ogre. We have another Mecha. Another Shaman. We got Copy. Spawns a Phantom of the Troop at 10%. Stats overall. Got another Tower as well, man. The Ogre is so good. But is this an Ogre run? Kind of feels like we're in on the Mecha. Necromancer, not a fit. I mean, you purchase the Mecha for sure. Do we like Copy on the Mecha? It's not going to cost 6. How will I even fit the Ogre? I'd have to move off the Dragon. He's our number 1 or number 2 damage dealer. Can't do that. Don't really have room for him with this current team comp. Like, we just don't. So I think you certainly want to add the Tower. Let's go Lancer. And let's lock this up. I love that you can lock it up, man. Let's see how we do against this mini-boss. Let's go, guys. Come on now. Alright, so the archers. The early leaders. Now the Mecha takes him over. Dragon must have gotten snuffed out. And come on, boys. Don't get lazy now. Looks like we're going to get lazy. And this is going to hurt. Ouch. Okay, so the DPS isn't quite where maybe I thought it was. So I think we have to make some tough choices. So Soar, what is this? Unlock 3 random tiles. I mean, yeah, absolutely. Perfect. I think what I have to do is I have to sell our Spirit. It's going to just broadly buff everybody up. That last boss just beat us, man. So let's see. She's getting both shaman too. It'd be nice to get the princess upgraded more to spread that experience a little bit better. I mean, I think we start to get this shaman upgraded. I've got 4 remaining. I think we sell the spirit. I think we have to. Alright, that improves everybody. Just a little bit more. Necromancer and Ogre. We don't have room for them. Copy, I'm not super compelled by copy. Alright, we got a Lancer. Another spirit. Start that journey all over again. Let's go. Got a couple of fights before the boss. We have to do something drastic, I feel, if we're going to have a chance. The mecha just sporting that impressive range, though. Alright, we got another sergeant. Gambits. Roll your shop with random prices between 2 and 10. We have 2 sergeants, actually. And 2 lancers, I mean. Do you start another stack of sergeants? Probably should. Couple of lancers. Almost there. Might get there from the princess. Could probably use Gambit next turn, maybe. Nah, let's just let it roll. Let's go, guys. Maybe we have an opportunity here, so what if I did this with you? You won't fit, you won't fit. Sergeant right there. This guy spreads his defensive buff a little broader. Where does the dragon fit? 3x3 units. I think the dragon on the front lines isn't the best spot for him. We do have a lot of space, actually. We've got another mecha. We've got another warden. Uncommon roll. We got a catalyst. +2 attack when any troop on the field gains a level. I mean, the no-brainer addition here is the mecha. And the warden. Gotta get the warden leveled up. So maybe we actually do something like this. I think the sergeant's just fine up there. Let's go with Sapphire Dragon back here and the Shaman buffing up the dragon and the mecha. Put the warden on the front line with the 151 defense, right? Makes a lot of sense. We've got another sergeant in the shop as well. So we're going to lock that up because we need him. Can get this guy to level 2. Let's go. Let's see if this gives us a little more durability. 202 attack for our warden. Or excuse me, our mecha. Now who do we have? Previously it was the Tentacle Lord. Yeah, Tentacle Lord. Here he is. Okay, so this guy was quite the challenge. Alright, so who do we like this on? Based on attack, I mean, that's not really all that great. I think this is fine on you. Let's level you up. Monoblob, it's another 3x3 unit. Guy's a massive 4x4. Could use uncommon roll. More archers. I think so. I mean, I think we have some pretty strong units. It's all about the mecha. And the mecha's ability to survive, of course. Not really sure what else we can really do. I could free up some space. Could save our gold. I think we gotta roll with this. Let's go. Come on, guys. We got this. Dragon, stay alive. Okay, so let's take care of these guys real quick. He's on my tower. I don't like that too much. Alright, let's get him. Punish him, Mecha. Mecha with 15,000 damage. 18,000 damage. Alright, so he's 2/3 of his HP is gone, and this was always the phase that was really, really tough. Mecha with 30,000 damage, man. Holy cow. Looks like we're gonna handle him. Alright, great job, guys. Mecha. The Mecha, man. The MVP. The M in Mecha stands for MVP. You bet. So what do we have now? Selection. Holding this soul grants you its power. Shop contains 3 more troops. You can only roll 3 times per turn. Okay. Fellowship. Every 5 rolls, your shop will only contain troops from your army. Their price is reduced by 1. I mean, that's pretty good. Burst. Every 5 rolls, the shop is filled with spells only. But spells do not appear. I think this is just fine. Will help us empower our units. And now moving on to completely uncharted territory in World 3. Right? So the demo ended right back there. Now we're on to uncharted lands. Uncharted waters, if you will. Alright, excellent. So Gambit, I mean, the units in the shop are relatively cheap right now. Let's do it. Boom. Alright, a princess. Another mecha. Nice. Sergeant. Shaman. Another sapphire dragon too. Okay. So that's quite nice. I think the princess. We can get this shaman leveled up. And we can get our mecha leveled up as well. Yes. Alright, 262. The guy's looking mighty. Alright, absolutely tremendous. And let's definitely lock this up. And let's see. So, pretty numerous enemies on the field, but let's go. Come on, guys. Let's greet World 3 with our little team. Little, like, hybrid knighthood robot team that you love to see. I think moving the warden to the front line where he belongs is a good idea. 173 HP, right? Cheap roll, plus 7 rerolls. Really? Well, let's start getting you up because you're in the better position. I mean, a free plus 7 rerolls. It does buff up my team as well. Nice. Get some gold back, but we're going to go ahead and take the fight. Actually, let's roll and see if we like anything. So another warden, 2 necromancers, and a sergeant. I mean, it is another warden. Let's go ahead and lock that up. Let's go. Alright, boys, get in there. Get tough, get strong. Looks like we have spawners. Okay, so these guys spawning a lot of units to the field. Princess bringing down the Stardust. And the mecha hitting for a mighty 332. The guy cannot be stopped. 26,000 damage that turn. And nice, our dragon did get to level 4, so this is good. Glass cannon. Lose up to 4 defense, but gain 100% back as attack. I think that's fine for our mecha. Be his third enchantment. Yeah. Completely fine with that. Sergeant, yes. Almost leveled up. Should level up by way of the princess. And the warden, yes. Need you to keep getting strong, buddy. Let's re-roll this. We got the ogre again, man. It's tempting. It is. How about another warden upgrade, though? 204 on the HP now. Lancer, yeah. Let's keep grinding the Lancer. Let's lock that up and let's go. $400 to attack for the mecha. He's a madman. I mean, just doubling up everybody in combat. So what you want to see from your highest DPS unit, for sure. Elite monster. Let's see if we can take on an elite in World 3 here. And I'm not sure how many worlds there are. It might only be 3. Maybe there's 4. I don't know. Let's go, Lancer. Let's do the rarity boost. Boom. Alright, the general. Here we go. Ladies and gentlemen, we got it. So, an inspirational melee support that gives a portion of their damage to allies. So, battle start +1 attack. And then 1% of defense to allies in the same row. Doubled on allies with a cost of 4 gold or less. On damage received, gains 1% defense. Can occur once every 1 second. I mean, the answer is yes. And the way I read his little info card is you want him to receive damage, right? Like, you do. You want him to get in there and receive damage. 2 allies in the same row. So he's going to buff up allies in the same row. Doesn't necessarily need to be on the front line. So we can go here. We can give the Lancer a buff. Or do we do something like this to give the mecha another buff? You know what I mean? I mean, this is a pretty impactful location. And keep the sergeant back here to just buff up the archers. Got another shaman too. I mean, you have to. Let's keep that locked up for the warden. I think I'm okay with this. Let's hope the general can get in there though. But another just broad, like, attack buffing unit. And that's the unit that I wanted to use. Looks like the general gets absolutely decked though. And this guy goes subterranean. And he's hitting my mecha, but the mecha takes him out. It does appear. Oh yeah, 31,000 damage. God, this can't be stopped. Only contains enchantments that cost 2 less. Only contains troops from your army. I think that's good. Alright, Warden. Get it? Let's roll. Alright, nice. We got another general. How about this? Sapphire Dragon as well, but another general. I mean, the answer is immediately yes. And then we keep this nice and locked up. Sapphire Dragon. How about the Lancer up to level 6? Absolutely terrific. Let's go, boys. General, I'm watching you now. Let's go. Do some good things for me. The legendary general. Take some damage while you're at it. Okay, yeah, so he is gaining +1. You see that right there? And then 1% of that is attack power shared with units in his row. Right? So, getting a greater level up for the general is kind of where it's at. Curse. Battle start. -4 attack to all enemies. I mean, it's useful. Could get my tower upgraded. Sergeant. I'll keep this locked up. We'll go with Curse next turn. Let's go. Alright, good deal. General, got my eye on you, man. +1, +1, +1, +1, +1, right? Just getting defense in face. Absolutely excellent. Alright, very cool. Very good. Feel like we're getting kind of strong here, but this game can humble you quickly. Battle start +1 attack or +2 defense for each adjacent knighthood ally. I mean, if we give it to the general, it's actually a pretty good one for him. So if we move you right here to buff up the lancer, that's pretty good. Can always add another sergeant back here to buff up the archers again. We have curse. We can throw that on our new sergeant. Free reroll. Another shaman. How about this? The king. What is this? An imposing ranged sovereign who grows stronger with each coin spent during the game. Attacks is collected each turn to fund his royal ambition. So passive gain 25% of total gold earned as attack buff. So 129 currently. Battle start, pay 14 gold in tax to gain 25 attack. Taxes reduced by 2 per each knighthood troop on the field. Interesting. Do I have space for him? That's the question. I might have to do a little bit of shifting, but I mean, I think we have to add the king. It's another legendary knighthood unit, long ranged as well. Okay, we'll definitely lock this up. There's another general, so we can get you to level 2. Got another sergeant. We have another shaman as well. So level 3 for this shaman. That's what has to happen first and foremost. Now he's doing +9/+6 to the mecha. 629 for the mecha. Mighty, mighty mecha. Let's go. Magic Overload. Launch a battle with 10 enchantments equipped on your units. Absolutely terrific. We got that achievement. And +1/+1/+1 in face, says the general. Alright, good job, guys. We got a lot of momentum. And the mecha just lasering them down. 56,000 damage for the mecha. Let's keep facing elite monsters. Alright, so I could add the king. A 46/46 stock unit. Or we could level up the general. Wow, 2796 on this guy. My goodness. Let's level up the general. We'll add the king probably next turn. A sergeant. I mean, this sergeant is in the best spot. But we also have another tower upgrade. Another frontline unit. Let's keep this locked up. And let's go. See how we do against this guy. Mecha, gotta stay alive, buddy. Let's go, Mecha. Alright, so it appears to be kind of a melee unit, but does have splash damage. Can the Mecha pulse him down before he gets in? The Mecha only has 44 HP, right? So, definitely a glass cannon type unit. And he goes down. Terrific. So, +20 gold, -50 HP. The next shop roll only contains legendary troops. I think we need the gold, man. If you lose at the boss, you're done anyways. We need the gold. We got our legendary solved. We just need the gold to purchase them. Alright, so sergeant, yes. Okay, so the king. It's a 3x3 troop. So let's see. What's the best way to kind of shift this around? I think maybe back corner. It's the best spot for him. Can always move the sergeant. So I could spend 12, right? I mean, I think it's what has to happen. We have to add the king. Could always throw the archer right here. Not in the same row as the general anymore, which isn't ideal. That's not going to work. I could expand again and simply add the sergeant right here. Put him adjacent to the king. King hitting for 190. I mean, it is +2 attack. I mean, it's pretty good. Like, +2 attack is great. Let's see, so what does it look like if we, like... No sergeant, no mecha, right? We want him on the mecha. What if I did something like this? Got the archer. Like right there, we add this sergeant right there. Something like that. Glacial. Every 2 seconds, launch an ice bolt at the closest enemy based on attack. Can always throw that on the king. We will get a buff for it. Does hit for 190. Gains 50% experience. Let's throw that on the king. Get some money back for it. Got another general. Terrific. Let's lock him up and let's go. Alright, preserve the archers. I am kind of worried about the weak front line in front of the archers. But I guess it doesn't really matter when your mecha is outputting 55,000 damage per battle. Absolutely insane mecha. Straight up mad lad. Alright, blood money. Plus 6 gold. If you lose at the boss, you lose anyways. If we beat the boss, we regen all HP. Plus our king gets stronger the more money we spend. So let's throw the general on the bench for now. Let's re-roll this. Alright, another princess. Another mecha. More experience gain for the mecha. I think the princess is good. Level 2. Mecha, yes. Almost level 4 on the mecha. Got another sergeant. Another archer as well. Haven't seen one of those in a while. Let's get him there. Let's go general. Let's lock this up. Got 2 shamans there. Should be able to get this one up to level 3. Let's go. Alright, let's go, boys. Mecha. Let's see what you got, buddy. 38,000. The king hitting for 13,000. That dragon is still hanging in there as our second best unit, at least as far as DPS is concerned. As long as the front line can hold in front of the mecha, we should be just fine. Looks like the king has super long range, dude. I like it. Alright, second to the last fight before the boss. And we do get Frenzy. Gains 1 attack, can occur once every second on attack. Okay. Let's go Shaman. Then Shaman. And then I wonder, like, can I choose which one we get rid of? You know what I mean? Because I think Frenzy on the mecha would be a great fit. So let's lock it up. And let's go. Otherwise, on the king as well. Seems to be a decent fit for the king. But 1,080 attack for the mecha man. Holy cow. Absolutely insane. This guy's a madman. But right there, you just saw him melt, right? He got targeted, so therefore he got melted. That's what happens. Alright, so what is this? The World 3 boss, the Dark Sorcerer. 9,200 HP, is that so? Shop rolls, sacrifices 2 random troops from the shop and gain attack. And, okay, so we don't want to roll the shop. Steals 5% of adjacent ally stats. Selfish. How about Frenzy on you? So it's going to get rid of Fast Learner. I'm okay with that, actually. Now he's going to get just more attack in face. So I'm not re-rolling the shop. It's going to make him stronger. I think we have to just roll with what we have. Save the gold. Maybe into World 4 if there is a World 4. Let's go. Come on, Dark Sorcerer. Increase the troops attack to 1,000 or more. That's right, we got 1180 here. Front line's got to hold. All right, pulse him down. Dark Sorcerer. About a quarter of the way. Quarter of the way down. Let's keep going. He's hitting for 1,200 now. 140,000 damage for the mecha. The mecha is absolutely insane, dude. It can't be stopped. It's just gotta stay in a decent location. Like, this is not a good location for the mecha. Yep, he falls. And with him, maybe our chances to take this one across the finish line. Let's see. Let's keep going, boys. Come on, hang in there. Okay, so we got some units on the field. Not good. No mecha to kind of bail us out. Very tanky units right here. Okay, so we're getting whittled down. Ah, Shaman falls. We got the king. Ah, man, that was just really bad luck. The mecha moved in, left himself exposed, and it looks like this is how this one is going to wrap up here, friends. Most unfortunate, but definitely the strongest unit I've ever made in Knightica. With that absolutely insane mecha. 636 gold spent. 3,138 accumulated attack with our whole team. 1701. Obviously, we went more offensive, but yeah, the mecha, man. MVP. Without question. It was awesome to get the general as well. I was really curious about the general. Good to add him. Of course, we started things off with the Sapphire Dragon. And then the king was a nice little compliment. Maybe we got him a little bit too late. Be cool to see him leveled up a few times, but maybe we got him just a little bit too late. But, you know, regardless, a bunch of new units in our little team here. And, man, this game is awesome. What a terrific game. Knightica. So I am about out of time here, my friends. But this is, of course, the full release party of one of my favorite roguelike auto-battlers in Knightica. Definitely let me know your thoughts in the comments section below, right? What were some observations that you made? What do you think about some of the new units in the game? What kind of hidden classes are you excited for, right? It does seem like we have all kinds of flexibility here, right? And it'll be interesting to see what some of these other ones are, and, you know, more importantly, what unique unit that they bring to the table with them. Let me know what other run that you'd want to see. We got cool. I mean, I think Cleric is cool, right? These units look pretty sweet. The Jester, always a wild card, but wanted to start things off with the Warrior here for the full release party. But let me know what character you want to see next. And also, if you want me to dabble around in the arena, looks like we do have to win 20 times in the arena to get a class unlocked. So it's definitely a stretch goal for us. I'm also streaming this Sunday. What is that? August 24th, I do believe. Yeah, this Sunday, August 24th at 5 p.m. Central Standard Time. And I've kind of got an open forum there. I do plan on playing some Knightica, so maybe we'll do another run there. But let me know your thoughts in the comments section below. Let me know what you want to see. Or maybe you don't want to see this game at all. You can let me know that as well. So with all of that said, my friends, I'm going to get on out of here. Of course, smash the like button if you enjoyed the Knightica. Become a subscriber if you are new here and still hanging out at the end of the video. And if you want to really help the channel out, you can also become a member. All kinds of custom emojis and cool perks if you become a member. Of course, the choice is yours. So thanks so much, my friends, and I'll be catching you in the next video. Thanks a lot.